I'm Gosia Lorenz, and I empower people how to lead more conscious and aware lives. Also, how to find joy in their lives and living. Because from what I've seen around in this world, a lot of people are hanging on to the past way too much, rather than looking into the future and following the dreams and following the calling and the lightness of the being. They kind of tend to have at least one foot in the past, rather than creating a phenomenal, beautiful future of their dreams. Also, they are so busy trying to avoid being judged, trying to avoid being criticized by others or assessed in any way, that they stop being themselves. And my point of view is, everybody else is taken, why not be you? And exploring what is me, what is you, what is it that makes you special in this world, what is it that makes you unique? Because you're the only one in this world, there's no more of you in the world. So why not start discovering your unique abilities, unique capacities, your brilliance, your genius, and the gift that you could be in the world if you only allowed yourself to be that. And I know many of us just goes through life with like trying to make it and trying to just survive, but why not thrive? And this is what I show people. They can be thriving, that they can be living in joy, can be happy, they can change. Change is not that scary. I know it has very bad reputation in this world, but for me, change is absolutely necessary to kind of make it in the world. Look at the nature, look at the energy. It's changing constantly. We try to be stuck in a ways and in a proper way, so what we decided is right, how we should be, rather than following the knowing, following what we know. I also work with a lot of energies out there. I work with bodies, and I bring the bodies to the state of joy of embodiment. Because sometimes we're so much in the head, we forget that we could be happy in our bodies. Why we have that, right? Why not being happy? Why not communicate with our bodies? Why not trusting our bodies rather than force them to do some horrific diets because we decided they are right, or somebody else was doing and was successful with it? You know, we don't really ask our bodies what they require, what they prefer, what they enjoy, how would they like to move. We sometimes torture them in the gym while they would rather maybe go for a walk or for a run. So I kind of bring these awarenesses to people's worlds, to people's lives, and show them different tools, teach them different tools of creating the life they desire. So I show them how to look into the future, teach people how to perceive the future, and how to follow what future will be the greatest, most expansive, the lightest. What makes me different from other people in my field? I have a great intuition. I call it knowing, that I actually trust. And it took me a while, years and years, to learn how to trust myself. Because sometimes it's so easy to listen to somebody who means well, but also who may be using his or her own filters from the past to advise you. So I kind of work through all those filters on all these layers of limitations and judgments and past stories, that I can be really clear and really present with my clients and with the students. I can perceive what they are maybe not willing to perceive right now. I see what they maybe don't want to see yet, or they don't believe they could see. So I see through all these layers, through the lies that we're telling ourselves, to the limitations that we maybe learn from our parents, from the culture, from the country we live in, from anywhere. This culture, society, the world, the reality is full of limitations, full of fear, full of anger, depression, stress. It doesn't have to be this way. So I had this lady contacting me from Canada, and I live in California, and she said she wants to have a session with me. So I kind of assumed she's going to be on vacation in California and heard from someone about me. So yes, I booked a session with her, and turned out she came with a friend from Canada just to have a session with me. They both just came to have a session with me. And it was an amazing session. We cleared so much, tons and tons and tons. And she had a lot of problems, there was abuse, there was betrayal, there was money stuff, there was body stuff, there were demon stuff. Like there was a lot of going on for her. And it was about an 1.5-hour session. And then I haven't heard from her. She thanked me over the email somewhere, like after the session. It was wonderful to meet me. And then I saw her a year ago when I went to Canada to teach a class. And she was completely transformed. And she told me, oh my gosh, my life completely changed. I resolved this problem. My abusive boyfriend who stole the money from me, he's gone out of the picture. I have the money, I have a job. I'm so happy. I don't have all these demons from the past haunting me. I am so happy. And she took many classes with me. She is so beautiful and so powerful and so potent, and seeing from the person who was practically broken by life, by the past, by the abuse, to this blossoming, beautiful young woman who is just on top of the world, who is so amazingly powerful after one session. You can find me on Facebook as Gosia Lorenz. You can find me on my website, gosialorenz.com. I also have my own channel on Binge Networks. And the name of my channel is Joy of Living.